Alright, ZTV maniacs, get ready. This is the first of what I'm calling the Big Four of 2023. And we're not even halfway through the year, and we're getting these Big Four. Now, I won't tell you what the other three games of the Big Four are, because they're going to be surprises that will be covered in due time. But we're going to start with this first one. And as you can see, it's on the Switch. You can already see what it is. It's Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Let's fire it up. Let's also turn the volume up just a skosh. Alright, here we go. So we're going to continue right from where we left off. We're loading the save data. Here's some tips on cutting grass. Be careful because there might be wildlife hiding in the grass. And if you find them, they might kick your ass. See how I did that? Okay. So here we are. So this game is a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. And we're going to go on some adventures and see what kind of trouble we can stir up. Okay, so actually, when I last played, I met one of the great fairies. There she is. She might be able to enhance our clothing. Oh, okay, yeah, I can upgrade this one. Alright, because I have the parts that I need. Yep, enhance it. Alright. She took 10 rupees and some materials. She blows us a scary kiss. And now that helmet is powered up. I am marveling at its strength. There she goes. Alright. Well, we got one of our... So, we'll take a look at our equipment. So, I'm wearing the Hylian hood. Or, actually, no. I'm wearing the Sheik's mask, which gives me more stealth. If I wear the Hylian hood, that just gives me the most... Out of all the things I have, that gives me the most defense. So, each piece of armor might have different effects. This other helmet I got will give me more lightning resistance, but in general, we don't have as much to concern ourselves with that. So let's wear the Hylian hood because we like defense. Saves me from having to die in 1 or 2 hits. Maybe we'll die in 3 or 4 instead. All right, so let's see. Where do I want to go? Let's show some of the new realms. Let's go to the Zora's domain. And we will try to advance the main plot a little bit. We'll also explore a little. So we're pretty early in the game. We've done a lot of exploration and farting around, but we haven't really done much in terms of the main quest. Which is fine, because this game, much like Breath of the Wild, there's a lot of exploration stuff you can do. Alright. I got some strong weapons thanks to my amiibo. So you can scan in any Zelda-themed amiibo that you might have. These are my special powers. I can scan, once per day, I can scan any Zelda-themed amiibo that I have and get bonuses. My other abilities are Ultra Hand, which enables me to pick stuff up. There's nothing really here I can pick up, but I'm sure we'll have to do something with it later. You can move stuff around, you can attach stuff to other stuff to build things and all kinds of crazy stuff. Ascend would let us ascend. Oh, here, watch this. Okay. Alright, that was quicker than climbing that ladder. Alright. Fuse lets me fuse various items to weapons and shields. So let me demonstrate. And you can use that to improve their durability because this game has the love it or hate it durability mechanic that Breath of the Wild did. But you can fuse items to other items to increase their strength and durability. I will now demonstrate. Okay. So let me go through my items here. Let's see what we got. A lot of random crap. But we've got some amber. So let's drop a piece of amber on the ground. And now let's get out one of my weapons. Let's just get like a we'll get this spear out here. Now bam! We now have an amber tip spear. So that improved its durability and its power by a few points. Now, I'm sure you also noticed some of the other wackier items that we had in our inventory, and you said, well, can you fuse those? Okay. I will now take a slab of beef and fuse it to a stick. Now I have a meat club. It's extra durable. Beautiful. Oh, and our last special ability that we have is called Recall. And it basically turns back time on various items that might be on laying around. Like, it's useful for solving puzzles and stuff. We may or may not get to demonstrate its worth at some point. So, now with a powerful slab of beef on a stick, alright, we're trying to find the king. Their game is a secret, and they won't... They won't allow any adults to play their game. And... can we covertly listen in on their game? I don't know, but you know what? We have a helmet that will give us better stealth. So we're going to find out about their little whatever it is that they're doing. So let's go into stealth mode. With a slab of meat on a stick attached to my back, I'm sure they'll never see us coming. We're gonna sneak around like the Repo Man. The king's in trouble! Oh no. Oh, they're gonna do this super punch and super kick. Oh, I'm big and strong. Wah! Oh noes! I got beat. The sludge is so yucky. Arg, you got me, you big dummy monster. You big dummy. Alright, I'll have to hide in the secret spot. And that spot is... what's up, guy? We're full up on folks who are allowed to play the game. We can't keep playing with you here, so take the hint and scram. They noticed me. Okay. But I was so stealthy. Well, maybe I can find another. Maybe I can find a sneakier spot. My king, pretty please. Where's that place to hide? Do it right, that didn't sound like him at all. I'm trying, but I can't play the Muzu and the monster. I've been wondering forever. The secret spot, what kind of place is it? It's a pristine sanctuary. So it's a spot with clear water where you can get your tummy clean. There's clean water somewhere between Ploymus Mountain and the domain. And there's a secret entrance behind the waterfall. No one's listening. Ha 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 ha. Alright, well now we tricked the kids into telling us where the king is hiding. Ha 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 ha. Those meddling kids. Okay, now that we know where the king is, we gotta find the king. Because the king is gonna give us a clue to whatever the hell it is I'm supposed to do next. Watch out for the sludge. Now we must climb. So I can only use the ascend ability if there's like something that I can ascend through, like a ceiling or whatever, to the next platform. Okay, good. I found a safe spot to get my stamina back up. Is this actually the waterfall? I mean, this is a huge freaking waterfall. I don't know, we're not making much headway through it. It may be something we come back to later. This will get us up fast. Whee! Let's just look this up real quick. I kind of look up stuff because I don't have a whole lot of time to, you know, fiddle around much. We gotta keep things, since we're filming, we gotta keep things moving. This is the slime slunk that's affecting the fishers. Oh, there we go. I see it. Alright. We gotta be careful not to hit the ground, because if we hit the ground and we don't hit actual water, it would hurt. Okay, we found a discovery. We found the pristine sanctum. This is where the king is apparently hiding. Okay, well we fell, but we landed in the water, so we're good. Where the hell am I? Oh, there's a secret. There's a secret guy. Okay, so we got a bow. We popped him. We also found a treasure chest with some arrows in it. Alright, good. Alright, we whacked this guy, he turned into a rabbit, and we got a gem. We allegedly get something for collecting a lot of these gems, but I don't know exactly what yet. Because I haven't found the person that we cash them into. Get my stamina down. This is a wet area, so I can't really climb up here. Alright, I'm gonna go someplace else for now. Because like I said, we wanna kinda keep things moving. Well, let me take one more attempt to dive down there. Because I feel like I might have hit a bad spot. These are the shrines, by the way. It works just like Breath of the Wild, where every 4 shrines you can get a thing to either get a heart container or a stamina upgrade. Alright, see, I think I hit the waterfall, and that fudged me up. But we don't want to run out of stamina. Because then we'll just free fall. Alright, land on the thing. Recover my stamina. And we'll drop back down. Ugh. And we found this dork. So it's Link! How did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting? Hold, my ever-loyal Muzu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only be confused as to what is going on. Alright, we found the king. Hello, Link. It has been some time since we last spoke. I received word that you went missing, along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Well, to think that such a thing should transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. Basically, what happened is we found some whack thing, and then some whack stuff happened, and Zelda went missing, and we're trying to figure out where she is. Just to give you the briefest plot line we can. You expect us to believe that Princess Zelda simply disappeared just like that? Do not sully our ears with your lies! I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Link, I will now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here in pristine sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins became raining down. Muzu and I had left the domain in order to investigate these strange occurrences. This is when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, accompanied by a sludge monster. And so you saw Zelda with a sludge monster, and you didn't possibly think, gee, that might not actually be Zelda. That might be an imposter. What happened next took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beast upon us. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, do you actually think the actual real Princess Zelda would do that? King Dorephan valiantly vanquished the threat. However, he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. That is why we are temporarily remaining hidden within the pristine sanctum. I'm the king now. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but from the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda, it may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. Sidon ordered Jihato, a historian well acquainted with ruins, to investigate. I wonder if any progress has been made. Oh, so you've already spoken with Jihato. You say that the mark of the king was mentioned in the stone slate that was restored. I indeed do know of it. The mark of the king refers to a Zora King's scale, one of my scales, in other words. I have heard it called by the name you mentioned in the ancient ritual, however, none who remain know how it was used. If this particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, by all means take a few. There is no need for restraint. This is as nothing to me. If you run out, simply return and acquire more. Alright, we got some king scales. Sparkles in different ways depending on the angle of which your views. Alright. After all this transpired, and after much reflection, I have come to a realization. I must truly be getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is coming for me to pass the title of king on to Sidon. King Dorephan! In any case, that is a matter for another day after the chaos surrounding the sludge has been quieted. Please inform Sidon about my situation and about the king's scale. Tell him there is no need to worry about me. Tell him that he must go forth and do what needs to be done. Alright, cool. So you can also fuse items on, so like, okay, so we got Dorephan's profile. Great. Alright. So when you shoot an arrow, you can also, like how we attach stuff to our weapons, you can also attach stuff to your arrow before you fire it. So, for example, if I attach one of these fire fruits to my arrow, I've now got a flaming arrow. Pew! That can be very effective against some enemies. All right, so let's go back to the prince and we'll talk to him. Pew. Climbing ladders will not deplete your stamina. Alright, so let's talk to the prince. He's a good pal of ours.
Hey!
Oh, Link, have you made any progress in your search for Princess Zelda? What? You say my father was attacked by a monster, and that Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him? What could that possibly mean? I told you already, it was an imposter. The princess hasn't been acting herself, so obviously it's some evil thing posing as her. That's like RPG trope number 4. I don't know. It's probably not the biggest RPG trope out there, but it is pretty high up there on the list. Well, for now, all I can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky, not to mention a monster. Our course is skyward. We now know the mark of the king written on the slate refers to my father's scale. The only mystery is The land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of droplets. Stand upon the land of the skyfish. That must be referring to an actual location of some sort. I am sure that if we locate the land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock that is in the shape of a droplet. Okay. So that's as much as I'm going to do with that storyline for a while. Here's some character profiles of all the people we've met. Here's Zelda. The heir to a power that imprisons darkness. She sacrificed her freedom 100 years ago to keep Calamity Ganon. So somehow, she looks pretty good for being over 100 years old. Alright. Then we've got Pura. She's the head of Lookout Landing. We've got Robbie! I'm Robbie! We've got Josha. These are all characters we've met. Impa. Paya. She's the new chief of the Sheikah tribe. Prince Sidon. Yona, who's his fiancée. Here's the king. Here's some guy. Here's Hestu, who dances and increases our weapons stash. This is a mysterious, spooky guy. He appeared to us in a vision. Alright. So let's see what other things can we do here. People from all over Hyrule have been seeing somebody that might be Princess Zelda. There are also many mysterious side quests we can do. Let's go check out this mysterious beckoning woman. For that, we have to travel to this shrine. So the shrines that we find, like I said, in addition to having puzzles and giving us power-ups, also will serve as fast travel points. Again, like I said, Breath of the Wild. The general rule of this: if you thought Breath of the Wild was the greatest game ever made, you're going to love this game too. It'll probably be your game of the year. If you didn't like Breath of the Wild, and I know a lot of people didn't, this game is, although it's got new things and stuff like that, is essentially more of the same. So if you didn't like Breath of the Wild, you're not going to like this either. How's that for a general gist of review? Here's a good boy. Unfortunately, we can't pet the good boy. That's kind of lame. Alright. Let's get this guy's... This guy's finding scoops. We're investigating rumors. Head up to that three-way intersection. She's giving strange vibes. Three-way intersection. She came up to me. Three-way intersection up ahead. Her life is in danger. It would only make it worse to reveal who she is. A woman is staring hard at my hair. Well, you know, if a chick starts staring at my hair, or here's some of these guys or girls. We're off on search of the Vo. There's a Vo in the outside world. We call him a hero. Ooh. She's gonna take him out. Uh-oh. You mean ask him out? Our class did cover how to be the one to make the first move. How would we recognize him? They're gonna launch a surprise attack. They could sneak up on him. Okay, I'm scared. I don't know if I'm scared. I don't know if I should be aroused. It looks like I don't know if they're looking for some. They're either looking for somebody to beat up or looking for a date. And I don't know. I'm either. Oh yeah, here's something fun you can do. Okay, so watch this. We're shield surfing. Yeah. Whoa. Wee. All right. Oh, here's a spooky person. My poor friend, please, you must save her. Are you okay? But blonde hair, I do not know who you are, but I ask that you please help me. My poor regal friend's life is in danger. I cannot reveal who she is, for that would only make things worse. She's hiding and unable to move. My friend is in such danger. Please, I cannot help her all by myself. Oh, thank you so much. My friend is hiding right now. That is the only way for her to remain undetected by those who feel intent. We should go to where my friend is, but be careful not to be seen. We do not want to draw evil to her. I will wait for you down this road. Okay, well, there she goes. I guess we got to be stealthy, so let's wear the sheep. We're going to continue wearing our stealth thing. So we're going to head down this road. It's raining. Oh no. Well, that guy probably saw us. I'll be more worried if these things see us. Because these things are actually dangerous and evil. But we can sneak up on them. Watch this. I'm going to pop this guy from behind. Watch. Here it comes. Blop! That didn't really finish him off, though. Get a stronger weapon. Oh, let's use our... Okay, so the Zora spears are more powerful if they get wet. Alright, well, we got that guy. Ooh, we got a nice shield. 25 rating. I don't think I have... Yeah. Well, I'll get rid of that one. And we got various monster parts. Okay, well at least because we got better armor, at least these guys aren't like one-shotting us. The blue and the blue and then the black enemies are more dangerous than the other ones. But because I finally improved my armor, I'm a lot more durable. Now we're getting into some fights. Ow. Oh, now we got the undead too. Oh, I gotta show you the. Okay, hold on a minute. I gotta show you this shield that I got. This thing's great. You're gonna love it. This is the spring shield. Okay, watch what happens when I block something. You're gonna like this. Come on, you big dummy, hit me. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, go get your head back, for God's sake. He bounced off of it. That's great. Alright, I'm gonna kick his head. Let me pick up those turkey gobblers. Oh, ding! When you hit a little ding sound, it means you got a critical hit. Okay, I can't carry any more melee weapons. That's unfortunate. But I got an idea. So you see this arm? Alright, watch this. You're gonna love this. This will be great. Alright, now I got a sword with a skeleton arm attached to it, because why not? Okay, so we're gonna go talk to that mysterious chick. Unfortunately, we did hopefully get some herbs. We can bake those herbs, man. We can bake the herbs, man. By the way, we've got seen by a bunch of monsters on the way here. Over here. Okay. My apologies for leaving you behind. I was overtaken by my concern for my friend. She is resting safely out of sight, and this is the only way to stay safe. I am sorry that the path is so poor. Why do I feel like this is a trap? Could you possibly go to the top of that cliff? We can meet right there where you can see the fallen debris. This is almost assuredly a trap. I hope it doesn't start raining while I'm climbing, because it's going to be a rough climb if it is. But I digress. We got some nice shields, though. Look at this bad boy. I like my shield with a skeleton arm attached to it. That's good, too. I do have some food items that I can eat to recover my stamina if I don't make it all the way up in one shot. Alright, here's some enduring stew. Alright, this will give us a lot of stamina back, so I'm going to eat that. And it'll heal us. Nom, 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 nom. So, like in Breath of the Wild, you can all the different like food items and herbs. So like this meat, I can eat it raw, or I can cook it to make dishes that'll give us that'll heal us more and also give us other potential benefits. Alright. We made it to the top. Was it here? It must be him then. Oh, I am so rude. You have my apologies. Come now, my friend is waiting ahead. She is waiting nearby, around the debris of the opposite cliff. I will go ahead and let her know that you are coming. She is a bit far off, but I know you will be able to make it. I am 100% convinced that this is a trap. Her friend is going to be like an evil witch or something. Well, at least give me some fruits. Before I walk into this obvious trap. I wonder if there's a shrine around here. This way! I'm sorry for all that. It is important for me that I test you. Blonde hair, courage to overcome a challenge, and then another challenge, and then another. Oh, and your disgusting, unwavering commitment to do good. You are Princess Zelda's chosen bodyguard, the swordsman Link, correct? I am so glad to finally meet you. Now I can take you to the last stop in our little journey to hell! or your grand. I see, I was close. Ah, I knew it. I knew it was a freaking trap. There's a bunch of these dorky assassin dudes. Alright, just for that. You're getting my big weapon. It's no use, Link. I won't let you escape me. Well, who said I wanted to? Okay, I need a weapon that's actually fast. Yeah, we'll just use the spear. That's fine. I better eat something just in case one of these dorky things has like some kind of super death attack. How about some meat? Eat some meat, get some hearts. Alright. One down. Alright. Are they all down? Or did we just kill their leader and the rest of them are going to run? Oh no! So I'll let you off this time, but don't expect such mercy next time. Prepare yourself, please! Hey, partner!
Huh?
So this is where your investigation took you. Looks like you really got yourself out on a limb there. I've been scouting from the skies trying to get to the bottom of the story. I heard that woman was luring people away. I thought I heard her voice, so I swooped on down. And hey, here you are. So tell me, what have you unearthed? I see. Who could have gathered that this whole story would be an elaborate trap set by the Yiga clan? If you didn't know, they're a group of assassins trying to bring down the kingdom of Hyrule. I heard they were good at disguising themselves, but playing the part of a villager, I never would have guessed. And to flesh out the swordsman who protects the princess. They thought you were a young up-and-coming reporter who just happens to have blonde hair. They believed you were actually that swordsman. Obviously, I'm not a swordsman. You can see I'm carrying a spear. How could you make that mistake, you big dummy? That's just bad luck for you. You definitely got some skills, though, if you can escape from the Yiga clan. I'm proud of you, partner. I'm glad I don't have to write a headline like, Junior Reporter falls to the cruel blade of the Yiga in pursuit of truth. We've worked together to chase two of the stories relating to Princess Zelda. Go ahead and add this to your nest gig, partner. All right, we got a few bucks. Oh, and then there's this. It's from Tracy. Ooh, I got a fabric. So, Tano's Village Dye Shop in Cluda has started a new service that has something to do with the fabrics. I know. I'm basically giving you an extra job by handing over this fabric, but still. The point is, by accepting and making use of it, you can show that you're officially part of the Lucky Clover Gazette. It would be nice if Tracy handled things a bit more simply, though. Anyway, that's all done. It's always great working with you, partner. Anyway, it's time I took off and turned the unusual details into an article. You take care, partner. Soar long. Get it? Because he's a bird. Alright, well, we cleared that storyline. And that's great. Oh, here's a boar. So, watch out for this jelly blob. I already took care of him. Oh, quick! Oh, it's about to be lightning out. We got to put our weapons away. Otherwise, we'll get hit by lightning. Alright. So if I sneak up on a horse, I can ride it. I wonder if you can sneak up on a boar. I seem to remember in Breath of the Wild, I was able to ride a bear once. That was pretty cool. Where are we going? I don't know. Whoa, boy! Oh, I sunk into the muck. Whoops! That apparently ain't water. That's the slime slunk. This is the gloom. You don't want to step in this crap. Very dangerous. But we can go, we're going to go underground. Because I wanted, so this is a new aspect of this game. We found a discovery. We found a chasm. We're going to jump in, because that's what we do as a legendary hero. We find chasms and we just say, hey, you know what would be fun? Let's jump in there and see what we find. Deeper, deeper, deeper into the muckety, 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 muck. Oh, boy, I better... I can't tell where the hell the ground is. But we got a bunch of Poes. Now these Poes, we can use we can trade these in for stuff. Alright, so what we actually want to do here is, I want to get some of these fruits out. These are bright bloom seeds. These are extremely important. Because these let us light up the path. Now, I can always fast travel out of here, by the way, in case you're wondering. Oh, here. So let's have some fun here. So do you see these things? These are magic wheels. When I hit one of these things, now it's going to move. And this is a magic glider. So we can make a vehicle or something. All right, let's have some fun here. All right, give me a second here. All right, we want to use Ultra Hand. All right, we're gonna make a fun vehicle, so maybe we can traipse around the universe. All right, so let's see. Okay, so we've got some wheels here. All right, there's a wheel. We're gonna take. Do we have another wheel? Yeah, we got lots of wheels here. Okay. So we're going to take another wheel. We're going to attach it to the other side. I don't even know if this is going to work, but this is part of the fun of this game, is trying out crap and seeing what works. All right, so okay. I don't quite like the positioning in this one. I want to put it on kind of on the edge here. No, that's not quite right. Alright, I think the line... Alright, so now let's take it, let's flip it over. Will it even stand up? That's another question. Let's put another wheel on the back side. think they're face. I think two of them are facing the opposite way of what I want. By the way, when you have a fused item like that, you can. Okay, so here's my first question: Is this thing gonna stand up? Yeah, it's on. So if I wiggle the controller, whichever piece of it I focused on, I can snap back into place. See, now this is a control lever here, so watch this. This is gonna be, you're gonna love this. This is gonna be, if this actually works like I'm thinking, like I'm planning it to, it's gonna be amazing. You're gonna absolutely love it. Alright. Attach that. Alright, now we got our own vehicle. Maybe. Ready? Here we go. Maybe not. Huh. I don't know. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, look at this thing. Wait. We got something else here. What's this thing? Maybe this is what we want. Alright. Okay, well, that's not gonna go anywhere. So that's alright. I'm determined to build some kind of wonky vehicle out of all this crap lying around to demonstrate. Wait, that's not how I want it. I won't feel completed unless I make something that works. Okay, there we go. That looks badass. All right, let's see if it actually does anything. All right, both tires are pointing the same direction. Great. All right, you ready? Here we go. Well, I don't know. We just wasted about 5 minutes, but But we had fun, damn it. So we don't want to drive. We don't want to walk around in this red crap because that'll really hurt us. That actually affects our maximum health, and that's bad. This is our current location. We actually can fast travel around here to places we've been in the depths. So there are like permanent light sources we can find that'll light the way on a grander scale than what we're doing. So the trekking might be a little slow down here. But we might find some quality treasures. If worst comes to worst, we'll find some of these things. Which can be exchanged for valuables. Oh, we got a bomb flower. The bomb flowers are incredibly valuable and useful because well, because they're bombs. Oh god, we just woke up a whole... Oh god. This won't end well. Especially if I try to fight him off with a torch. Ooh, that weapon's powerful. Didn't last very long, but... We knocked him down, we hit him in the nose. Alright, now let's see. Okay, so we got a sword. We got a broadsword here. Watch this. Yo, dog, I heard you like swords, right? So, you know what we did, dog? Now we just attached a sword to a sword. Now, I took some permanent damage. I mean, it's not permanent. Like, there's ways I can recover that. But I won't be able to recover those broken hearts, because I'm like, this is the gloom. You see. Ding! Alright, we got rid of all those jabronis. Let's loot this place and see what kind of crap we can find. We did find some mysterious stones, which has some zonite. We're in a large zonite. I was hoping we would find like some kind of valuable treasure. Not that this stuff isn't valuable, mind you. Especially the large ones. I haven't really fully figured out what the zonite is used for. But we want it. Oh, here's a treasure chest. Okay, good. I was gonna say, there better be a treasure chest at least. Oh, we got some arrows. Which pretty much probably restocks the ones... That's some more arrows. That restocks some of the ones that I used fighting those guys. By the way, these bright bloom seeds that I'm throwing, you find these in caves. And you want to keep them with you. You want to have a large supply of them because they like these dark areas for you. You just throw them. All right, this looks absolutely positively dangerous. Some glowing flame. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a grand Poe. Oh, that was worth 20 Poes. Oh, okay, well, good. That's a... We found a mine. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, Wilbur. So I have no idea what's down here, but... You know, actually, now that I think about it... I think I have... No, not them. Sundelion. Oh, okay. So those could... I could cook those into something that would restore my max health. Look at all this crap. What does this thing do? Uh-oh. Oh, there's a guy down here. Oh, well, I'm sorry, dude. I just saw some random stuff and said, hey, what's going on here? We definitely took the interview. That's why we're here. Take a look at this. It's our latest discovery. Weird device. Authorizer verified. Whoop! 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 Conferring auto build. Oh, snap. Oh man, we made a big discovery here, folks. We got something big. What do we got? Auto build. Instantly recreate your Ultra Hand projects using nearby items and zonite. Auto build records your previous creations. Oh, baby. Yeah, I got the power, suckers. Could you give us a demonstration? Let me see what the text has to say. This ability will allow you to commit any structure you create to memory. Any object committed to memory can be instantly reproduced. Both our vehicles just broke. Oh, well, good. Sucks for you. The one on the round pedestal lost a wheel, and the one on the square pedestal has fallen to pieces. But I think if you put the wheel back on the first one, you should be able to use your power to repair the second in no time flat. Oh, I see what's going. Okay, so first I'm gonna take this. Line it up. Alright. Now. Things that you make are stored in auto builds history. Okay. Aha! Build in less than overtime flat. This is exactly. Alright, so we got the ancient power. And now we found out really that these are members of the evil ninjas. Look, this guy's fat.
Great work, both of you! You too, stranger. Credit where credit is due. You credit where credit is. If there's one foe I'll never forget, it's the man who cast me from my Gerudo Desert hideout into these very depths. It was you! Now I live for vengeance, both upon that no-good Zelda and upon my sworn enemy. That means you, Link. We meet again at last. And don't try to tell me you've forgotten me. We are bound by fate, you and I. Hear my name and tremble in fear. I am the leader of the Yiga clan, the strong, the depths defying, from the ashes rising. Master Koga! I saw it all. I saw the moment you attained the ancient power we've sought for so long. The highlight of all the musty old texts we found in this land. It remembers objects you've assembled and can instantly reproduce. A long-lost ability from the distant past. So you're cheating! Here we are, working ourselves to the bone to build things by hand. And you can just whip them up on an instant. That's not fair. You know who could have used that power? The one we worship and revere. The magnificent one. Ooh, Vince McMahon. If we offered it to him, he would have crushed you and Zelda both. But you just walked right up and snatched it away. Now I'm gonna snatch it back.
Oh boy.
Prepare yourself.
It fell on him. What a dork. So we gotta shoot him with an arrow while he's on the vehicle, and then he knocks him down, and then we get to kick his ass. Oh God, he ran us over. I like the funky music that plays while we're fighting this nerd. Oh wait, go step back up. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh.
Melting.
Now I gotta do that voice again, god damn it.
Arg! You pesky little pest! Why won't you stand still and let me squish you? Well, fine. I suppose I can let you off easy for today. You think you're so smart. But I've already found a whole bunch of ruins down here. I saw your little trick there. You used your right hand to get that construct going. I'll grab that power you cheated for me out of for myself off at the southwestern abandoned mine. Then the magnificent one and I will guide this world to its miserable end, and there's nothing you can do to stop us. So don't follow me.
Man, we got an ancient power and we got a treasure chest too? Dope. Now that I lost my voice. Huge crystallized charge! A complete crystal made by condensing zonite charges! Oh, baby.
Excuse me. Thank you for repelling the trespassers. I hope you will pardon me for listening in on your conversation.
Well, you're just a robot, so who cares?
That man in an abandoned mine in the southwest, I suspect he is referring to the former Gerudo mine. That place flourished with activity long ago like this one, or was constantly unearthed and refined. There are statues that point the way to the abandoned Gerudo mine. Follow them to reach that destination. I recommend you begin by making your way to that light you see over there. One more thing before you set out on your journey. There is something I would like you to have. Please speak with my associate when possible.
Dude, and this guy's gonna give me something? Damn. We really cleaned up.
Thank you for driving out the trespassers. I will no longer need to hide in order to avoid detection. There is another reason it is good you have come. I see you have the ability to auto-build. That means the schema stone I carry is for you.
Oh, okay. Schema stones can help you to build things you never before imagined. I hope that you find this one useful. Oh man, look at this thing. Well, that's cool, I guess. But I can't seem to make it go anywhere, but that's alright. Oh, okay. So this is what the this is what that stuff can be used for. Um, if I don't have the parts directly there to build something, then I can. Oh, I gotta put it on something so that it can actually take off. All right, you ready? Here we go. This is gonna be awesome. Watch this. We got a runway, and there we go! We are flying! Of course, I can't see where the hell I'm going. Uh-oh, I ran out of fuel. Oh, but you can kind of walk around on this thing to steer where it's going. Alright, well that's great. And we found a light route. Okay. This is absolutely excellent. This will enable us to this serves as a fast travel point in the underworld here. So it's very beneficial. We found that. Wow, we accomplished a lot down here. We also got our lost hit points back. Okay, so now I could come back. Now I could come back. Spot marked on an old map. Lost location. Okay, so I can go back up to. I can warp back up to where I wanted to, back to the overworld. So we, like I said, we accomplished a lot down there. So that was really. All right, now up here there's some stuff I want to accomplish. All right, so I can give pose to this guy, and trade him for stuff. I want to give him a few. Just give me one muddle bud. These things are a load of fun. You can also get this cool tunic. The muddle bud, if you shoot a guy, it's basically like a confusion thing. If I shoot a group of guys with it, it'll confuse them and make them all fight each other. It's loads of fun for fighting like a camp full of enemies. Maybe we'll demonstrate it. But where I actually want to go is the crystal refinery, which actually I think I gotta go to the sky for that now that I think about it. So we'll launch out of this heckin' thing. Ready, here we go. These things are like the warp point that reveal more of the map, and also let us launch into the sky. Stop. Here's this tube. This is a crystal refinery. I can take your crystallized charges and use them to produce energy wells. Where do I find crystallized charges anyway? Crystallized charges used in creating processes as unique material found deep beneath the surface below. You can bring any zonite mined to the depths to a forge contract for processing. Yep, we got 100 now from that thing. All right. All right, now we can carry more energy BD. I would enjoy further visits from you. Oh, okay. Actually, I guess I didn't need to fly up to. Right. Here's the castle of doom. We can pick up a farming hoe. That would make a keen weapon, I guess. Not really. Alright, let's go someplace new. Let's go to this stable. Are we having fun? What a great game. People hate this game, and I don't understand why. They don't like fun, I guess, or they're complaining about the price. These are complaints I've heard about this game. It costs $10 more than a regular Switch game. Nintendo is greedy. Blah blah blah. It's like, okay, you know what? Here's my rebuffs to these arguments. Okay, one. If you can't afford an extra $10 for a game, you should probably, I don't know, think about another hobby. Oh, we got a flautist. Okay, if you can afford $60 for a game but not $70, I don't know what to tell you. For another thing, that just games have been going up in price across the board, and I know what you want to say. Well, but PlayStation 5 and Xbox are more powerful than the Switch. It's like, okay, this game is huge. Okay, you're gonna get dozens, if not hundreds, of hours out of this game, versus like the yearly sports game that they charge $70 for and is obsolete after a year. Okay, I don't really care about 30 frames per second versus 60 frames per second. It's like, okay, if I played a game that was previously 30 frames per second, but then I get to play it in 60 frames per second, yeah, I notice a difference. Like when I played like say Borderlands 3, and I played it on Xbox One, okay? And then later it got updated for Xbox Series X, and it was 60 frames per second. Did I notice a difference? Yeah. But this game still runs fine. It still runs great for what it needs to do. And it's just, and then saying, oh, because it uses the same map as Breath of the Wild, it's like, okay, but it has all sorts of new content all over the map. It's not like I don't know. I just don't understand. I don't understand the thing. Like if the game's not for you, it's not for you. That's fine. You know, not. I've been saying this for years. Not every game is going to nor needs to appeal to every person. Okay, but it's like if the game is not for you, fine. Just move on and play something else. But don't crap on other people that are enjoying the game. It just annoys me when people try to crap on other people who are enjoying a game. You know, like, I don't like The Last of Us, but you don't hear me going and ripping on people who are playing it because, you know, what I'm not going to say whether the game is good or bad. I'm just going to say it doesn't appeal to me. If this game doesn't appeal to you, fine. Play something else and let the people that enjoy this game enjoy the game. Okay, what was my rant? Something about a flutist? I lost my train of thought. Let's talk to this guy because I get a pony point, I think. I don't know if I registered been this thing or not. Thanks for coming in such bad weather. Welcome, Link. Oh, okay, so I can store my horses here.
Ah.
Have you seen the Zonai ruins at Dig Dog Bridge? Head west down the road and then turn south. Oh, this guy was talking about the skeletal horse.
Oh.
Right, it's raining. This guy's a guide. What's the route to Gerudo Town? Head right when you leave the stable, then another right when you leave the freeway intersection. Ooh, man, powerful soldiers. But there's a vicious monster. Ooh, scary. Alright, are those other dorks floating around here? We got a farming hoe. So can I actually just build... Oh, okay, so yeah, I could just build one of these things out of thin air. I just have to use the zonite that I created. I'm not going to do it, but it's nice to know that I can. Oh, here's these guys. Okay. Ah, I know that face. Yes, that's a face I know. Traveler, have you come to meet another great fairy? Besides you? No, am I wrong? You're not here to meet the great fairy, or perhaps you came... Okay. Well, there's the stable. The great fairy has withdrawn into her flower. She must be scared to appear. Okay, there's a beast and the princess. Alright. So we can eventually unlock another great fairy that will enable us to upgrade our gear some more. But I want to do one more side quest. So let's let's check out what the beast and the princess is going on. A beast that's rumored to be a mountain of a creature and has huge, brutal tusks. If the princess is controlling it, that's bad.
Huh?
The rumored beast. Yeah, it looked like it was pouring out there, dude. Orf.
Yeah?
Tell me about horses. Catch them, sneak up on them from behind. Horses with spots are docile. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Well, that was some gripping information. Kind of figured that out on my own. What's the news? Freezing temperatures, food shortage. Ooh, it's bad. Those magnificent geniuses, they sure are geniuses.
Hi. Oh. What?
Ooh, she gave me some spicy spices.
Oh.
This guy's talking about exploring crap. Alright, we're gonna try to get the Great Fairy. Oh yeah, okay. So that we gotta go all the way. We gotta go all the way here. So let's see if we can at least get to that. We'll head in that Jones. We could go down the pit. That could be fun too. Well, we went down a pit, so we won't go down that pit. We'll go a different way. Careful not to hang out in that crap too long. It hurts. We're shield surfing. Yeah. That looks like a whirlpool. I wonder where that leads. Probably hell. Who's that on the distance?
Oh,
You appear to be a normal traveler. Forgive my impolite stare. I'm a Gerudo soldier on a mission to hunt down the Yiga clan. They're rascals who like to accost travelers on the roads. And they're masters of disguise. They masquerade as ordinary travelers, and then when your guard is down, they strike. Watch out for them. Oh, we've met. I thought it would have been funny if she had wound up being one of them.
Oh, by the way, I'm actually one of the Yiga clan.
That would have been the funniest thing ever. She warns me about him, and then...
It was me, Link. It was me all along.
Look at that drawing out in the distance there. This actually translates to something. As you would expect. Oh God! Look at that! It's a freaking dragon. Ow, I fell.
I need to reach my friend. My friend and I got separated. He's all the way on over there. I can't move.
So this is like a puzzle. I gotta get him over to where his friend is, and then I get some Korok seeds, which I can use to expand my inventory. So for now, I'm just gonna mark that spot with a map. I'm trying to determine what I want to do, if anything, about this Gleeok that's floating around over here. Alright, let's save my game. The Bridge of Hylia. I feel like this is a bad idea. He looks like a fire breather. Yeah, I'm 99.9% convinced that this is going to be a terrible idea. But we'll get a laugh out of it if nothing else. I don't think I have anything that's going to really protect me from fire. Because it looks like a fire dragon. Alright. So here comes the grand finale. We're going to take on the... Oh, I'm getting damaged. I'm getting hurt just by being close to him. He is so hot that... he left me... Okay, yeah, I'm leaving. The hell with this noise. Bye! I knew that was a bad idea. I'm surprised we even lived. I'm surprised I got away with that. I figured I'd just get murdered dead. Meep! Alright, I see one of the majestic towers in the distance. And yes, you can kill those birds. You just gotta shoot them with an arrow. Oh, there's a big one. That tower is actually where I'm going to try to head. Because that would unveil a part of the map for us, and that would be nice. Oh crap, it started raining. Alright, well we're gonna sit here and wait till it stops. So I'm not gonna make any progress. We could build a flying skateboard or something. Just made a note of that for later. All right, we found the Skyview Tower. That's good. Oh, okay. So just sometimes these just open up and they work, and sometimes you got to do some kind of a quest to get it working. Somebody's in the well. Ow. Oh, I fell in water. I'm good. Maybe they're stuck behind the rocks. Ooh, we got bomb flowers. Those are always useful. Whoa!
Oh,
What are you doing in a place like this? No, it doesn't matter. Could you just help me? What's wrong?
oh,
This poor idiot got himself stuck. What a big dummy. I gotta figure out how to get out of here myself. Well, this idiot got himself stuck in a cave. This is what we want. Oh, okay. See, these things always lead us to a cave. Here we go. We found the cave. We discovered a cave. And this is where that idiot that we were just talking to got himself stuck. So all I gotta do is step on this.
I knew you'd rescue me. I don't have much, but please take this.
Well, he gave me 50 rupees.
That is what lured me into the trap. I didn't want to look at it anymore. You do whatever you want with it. Wait, I don't have time to chat. I have urgent business at the tower. I have to go. Thanks again.
Alright, dummy. I do want to hit up this cave, but before I do that, let's check out this urgent business at the tower that this guy has.
Hello again. Hello there, mister. Thanks again for saving me. I was only in the area in the first place to do maintenance on the tower. The terminal wasn't making anything happen due to the humidity, but I fixed it in a jiffy. Getting stuck. I need to hurry to the next guy. If you tell, I probably caused trouble for my friend, so I gotta get moving as soon as I calm down. Okay, so now the tower's fixed. And here we go. Here come the groping hands. And off we go into the wild blue yonder. Scan the area with our Pura pad that looks suspiciously like a Nintendo Switch. I can't imagine why. I remember in the Breath of the Wild you had a Sheikah slate that looked like a Wii U controller. Alright, we found piece. We got a big piece of the map unlocked and a piece of the sky. Ooh, what's that swirly bit? I don't know. But there's things in the sky that we can find. Here's the archipelago. And here we are on a mysterious island. What adventures await us? I don't know. But we've been filming for over 2 hours, so this seems like a good place to leave off. So I hope you enjoyed this thrilling look at Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Like I said, I think it's great. If you don't, that's great, but I don't want to hear about it.